what's up YouTube? It's the Brick Building Kids. Guys, today I am coming to you with a continuation of our bathroom renovation. So we have installed this new surround. It's a tile surround, it's a PVC tile. We installed a brand new bathtub, and what we're going to do is we're going to install a shower door by DreamLine, and I'm going to show you guys that here today. So here's the box, let's get started. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to open this box here and check out what's inside. Alright, so everything looks intact in place. We're going to refer to the directions and see how we get started. Alright, now before we get started into this actual installation, Encore has a very, very detailed step-by-step guide to guide you through all these steps that I'm going to go show you through here today. All the things that you're going to need to get started, as well as how this looks and how to get started. So, like I said, this is a very, very well detailed book. So what we're going to start with is up here on our installation step 1. We are going to make sure that all our surfaces are level, so our tub and our walls, those should be nice and level, as well as we are going to measure the width of the top at the model height. So as you can see, our model height is going to be 58 inches. So we're going to measure those and we're going to make a note of them in here. Okay, so we're going to indicate our sizes in here so we have them for reference later. So our step 2 is going to be cutting that top. So our width at the top minus 16. Now we're going to follow the instructions and we're going to cut this. So we don't have a miter saw with a metal bit, so we're going to cut this with a handsaw. Alright, so we've made a bunch of cuts. I will express my concern for any of my future users or purchasers. So the type of surround sound that we have made, it doesn't have quite the exact lineup over here that you would want to butt these up. So what we had to do is we had to make a couple extra cuts. So we had to make this so it would fit in here and fit down here. So to take an $800 product and have to make cuts to make it fit, you know, that's one area of concern I have. But to have additional cuts that we needed to make this fit, you know, it has me very nervous for this finished product. So at this point, we've made all of our cuts. This is, you know, we've kind of rough fitted it, so now we're moving on to the next step. All right, so our next step here is we have cut the bottom. So what we're going to do is we are going to caulk our bottom rail, and we're going to set it. We're going to set it in place with some painter's tape as well. So our next step as well is going to be to apply our guide rail bracket. So we're going to apply that now. Okay, so with our next phase, we are going to be putting up our side rails. So I'm gonna put these up, level them, make sure that we have our spots noted for where we're gonna end up putting these plugs, because we do not actually have any studs behind where we're gonna be putting these. So here we're gonna line this up, find our spots, and then drill. All right, now we have both rails in. Loose fitted the top, made sure it is level, and now we are moving on to the doors. Alright, now next we have to install these rollers on each of our glass doors. Alright, so we have the full frame in. We have got, for the doors, we've got the rollers on top. We have this inside the bathtub like we needed. Below we have it protected. Now, you do want to make sure when you're setting these up that the logo is facing inside, and you will want to make sure that you put these in the proper order. So the one facing the closest of the shower should be placed in second, and the one on the inside of the shower tracks should be behind it. So I'm going to get some help, and we are going to install these. Ever so important, as noted in the instructions, you will want to make sure that you have this block above. That is the part.
Oh, it's like you now? Why won't this one slide well?
Huh?
This one can't slide well.
It's fine, I'm gonna adjust this.
Okay, can I go?
Get the heck out of here. Thank you so much. Okay, so now since we have our doors in, I'm going to install the handles on the inside and move on to our next step. Alright guys, so Chase and I finished installing this. It was a little bit of work. Just want to keep in mind when you're putting in that second one, there are a couple gaps right up in here. So when you're trying to put in that second one, you can fit it nicely in here. But this worked out great. So we did end up putting a beaded caulk all the way around the outside, on the inside as well. But these work very well. These are great. I love how smooth they go and how nicely they fit into the rails and in the slots. Like I said, the only real concern I have is just longevity now. On both of these sides, we did not have studs, so these screws are sitting in anchors in drywall. And the only thing that is holding on this top rail is basically it fits nicely in here. Now it's 120 pounds, in these doors that are sitting on here, so they shouldn't be, this shouldn't be able to be lifted. But either which way, I love this, love the look, looks really good with our new shower and new surround. So I appreciate you guys tuning in to the Brick Building Kids. If you want to follow the rest of our bathroom repair, I'll include some additional videos for you. So thank you very much for watching and have a great day.